What's up YouTube, it's the Base God and Yu-Gi-Oh! Here on TeamBlackRainbow's channel, coming at you guys with Resurrecting the Agents episode 14. I made sure that I knew what it was before I started this video because I want to look as professional as I can, and yeah. The reason why I'm doing it at night, it is nighttime currently, about roughly 10 o'clock, 10:05. And the reason why I want to do this is so that I could have content for you guys for tomorrow, as in Tuesday, or today as in Tuesday, whenever you watch this video. And this episode is, I want to talk about different types of agents. As you can see, I have on my left I have a Trooper agent build, and on my right I have like a Chaos agent build. Now this is the build that I showcased on my channel, or our channel, a couple days ago. Let me move in so I have like a little bit more light. But yeah, as you can see, I have two decks right here, like I said, and I went to locals today at Bam's Collectibles. I came straight from school, so I didn't have any of my cards for me because carrying all my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff in my bag to school can take up a lot of room, and it could already, like, my backpack is like kind of heavy already, so just adding everything would make it heavier. It's just like not the business to walk around school like that and blah blah blah. So yeah, because I just take what I really need to school, and yeah, I just decided on my way home just to skip home and just go straight to locals, because if I went home I'd have to like go home or like, walk home and then like get all my stuff and walk back, and yeah, it's like out of the way kind of. But yeah, so on my left you see my trooper, not my trooper agent, but my teammates' trooper agents. Like I said, I didn't have any of my stuff, and my teammates happened to come by, and I decided last minute that, I want to play today with that. So I was like, I realized that my teammate was playing agents before, like at regionals, and I was like, oh, I'll just use this deck. But I actually didn't know what was inside the deck until I started playing it. This deck kind of like upset me at times because like some of the cards were like mismatching rarities. Like, as you can see, this trooper on the left is DT Super, and the one on the right is Ultra. Another thing that happened was the spells. No, not the spells. MST. Two of them were Ultra, and one of them was Common. It's like these little small things can like mess me up, and like it can give away hints to like know how many MSTs in deck, like which, like it's just different ones. Like if I use this like if I had 3 Ultras, I can just like use one and bam. But like, I don't know, Joji Orlando talked about it, or like Paul Cooper talking about like same rarity and all that. But yeah, and then the Call of the Haunted, not only were 2 of them common and 1 hollow, but they were all from different sets. As you can tell, this is from the newer one. Yeah. Also, the bend in the cards, like, they gave away so many of my plays. Like, I had like this common torrential set and the set warning. You obviously know that the one that's like curvy is obviously the warning. And it's just like, that's why I want to comment out everything. But yeah, this version of the deck played a lot of traps. Like, I know that Trooper Agents can play a lot of traps because they can, but this deck played more traps than I did in my Trooper Agents, and it was just different for me. Also because when I played Trooper Agents, I played traps that if you can draw into them late game, they'll always be like useful, as in Mirror Forces, Deep Prisons, Compulses. But yeah, I would sometimes dead draw into Warning, dead draw into Solemn, Torrential, and all that. But at the time they were good, so I do stand corrected that sometimes those traps are essential, and they can be good. On the other hand, I have my deck, the Chaos Agents, whatever you want to call it, like the Tour Guides, and the only trap being the Treacherous. I sound like a little kid, but yeah, it's just so different from what I'm used to. Or actually, I'm not. This deck was different from what I'm used to, because I haven't played a deck with that much back row in a while. Probably since I played Heroes last year. Other than that, like, I've been playing a bunch of like like combo based decks, because I really feel like heroes are very linear, and like agents, you do need to know your plays and your combos and all that, and it's just different. Um, yeah, so my teammates build is very trap heavy. Hopefully for how long I have this deck, if you guys want the deck profile, I can deck profile it. I'm not sure if he wants me to show his side, but he doesn't even play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, so let's show it anyway. So yeah, I was actually only playing with a 13 card extra deck, and I was not liking it whatsoever. Like, it was crazy how frustrated I was getting with my this extra deck. So yeah, you have the Gorz token that you don't even play Gorz. You have two missing cards. One of them, which was a Mistworm, and one of them was Ancient Sacred Wyvern. I could have made both of them at least twice, but couldn't because my teammate is borrowing them. You have a Chimera Tech because you run the Cyber Dragon, Army Arm, Android, Catastor, Black Rose, Stardust, Scrap, one Gachi. Oh my goodness. There are so many times where I can make like double Gachi or a Daiguso Phoenix, but I couldn't. And it made me sad. There's like this one time I played against, like earlier today, I played against Windups and they had a DeFi on board. And then I had to make the choice to, instead of overlaying two Shine Balls, I had to overlay an Earth and a Shine Ball just so the Earth could go to grave when Gachi would like get destroyed. But yeah, like that's how bad it was. I needed double Gachi so bad. But yeah, and then he plays a bunch of level 3s or rank 3s. I honestly don't understand why if you're not playing the tour guide build. But like, he should have played more, level 4s. Because the only level 3s in this deck that you really have are the Jupiters or the Venuses. Other than that, like, there's nothing. It's like mainly level 4s or level 2s and level 8s. And here's his side deck. The side deck, I really liked it. Honestly, it was different for me because, as if the deck wasn't trap heavy enough, like at least more than half of his side deck was trap cards. So yeah, he side deck 2 Cyber Dragons, 2 Noblemen Across Outs, 1 Soul Taker, and here it is: double Bottomless, double Compulse, double Dust, double Gozen Match, and double Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. I guess I kind of do like the trap heavy build, but I don't know. I just can't see myself like siding into more traps. It did work for me, however. I did go 3-1. I only lost to Geargia. I also played against 2 Chaos Dragons and 1 Windups. And then 1 Geargia. The Geargia guy just completely destroyed me game 3. His back rows were better than mine. And just at one point he had a DeFi and a Light Imprisoning Mirror. I was like, there's no way I can get over that. But I Heavy Stormed with a set road, anticipating a road. But then he let it go through, and then he eventually got another DeFi and a Light Imprisoning up. And there's just not much I can do. His top decks were just better than mine. It's hard out here for a pimp. And there was like a point where like my theory of drawing a trap card and it being able to be usable right when you draw it. So it was like game 3, and he summoned that Geargi thingy where you could summon it against 200 and you could tribute it. The Lone Fire Blossom one, pretty much. He summoned that, attacked. I drew for turn, and I drew a Bottomless. I'm like, come on, bruh. Like, where were you last turn? So I had to set it, and then he summons like a level 7, like a 700 attack one. I don't know what it was, but attacked for game. And I was like, okay, you got it. And yeah, we split top 4, Bam's Collectibles, we out here. But yeah, this deck is pretty good. I'm always open to trying out new builds like this one. Or it's not even that new, it's just like super trap heavy. These warnings. I really miss this card. That's why I'm trying to play a deck that does play a good amount of back row, It's not something I'm like foreign, but it's like a deck that I know how to play. Let's say that. But yeah, so different types of agents, trooper agents with a bunch of traps, Simon He / chaos agents with minimal traps. There was a different type of agents that I played I'm not sure if I started doing videos again, but I played it last week, and I'm not too sure if I did profile it. I'll go on Dueling Network right now. So yeah, let's just check it out, cause yeah, I really want you guys to see it. I call it like my agents, even though I'm pretty sure other people have thought of it. So yeah, let's go right here. B. That's horrible, man. You can't even see. Ooh, okay. Based God. Yup. Gotta type in my password. Yeah. So let's get to it. Deck constructor. I can't show you the default deck right now because it is super secret. And yeah, so let's go to my agents. Like I said, I'm not too sure if I profiled this or not, but it was a mixture of how do you say? It was a mix of chaos and trooper agents. As you can see, the troopers up there at the top left, the 3 heralds, the Christias, the tour guides, and then I did play the Trags and Gores, BLS. You see the double space, and then I played some traps, double call, double mirror force, and double compulse. It was okay. Here I got like side deck, couple of stuff and all that, and yeah, nothing too special. This is like the mix between trooper and chaos agents. There's just different varieties of agents. Agents everywhere. Like that Miss New Booty song, but yeah. So I guess that's the episode for now. I was going to record, but I decided to play, and I did miss playing. I did not misplay, even though I probably did at some time, but I did miss playing a lot. And I'm sorry, John, if you ever watched the video, I'm sorry I had to do what I had to do. Game 3, round 4, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and remember, Agent Mark. Agent Base God, and I'm out. Bye.